First, definition of the term of personality. Personality is the more or less stable and enduring organization of a person's character, intellect, temperament and physique which determine his unique adjustment to the environment. Eysenck personality theory. So Eysenck is 1952, 67 and 1982. He proposed a personality theory based on the biological factors that individuals inherit a type of nervous system that affect their ability to learn and adapt to the environment. In 1940, Eysenck found the soldier answers seemed to link naturally with one another, suggested there were a number of different personalities traits which be revealed by the soldier answers. He called these first order personality traits. He used a technique is factor analysis. So this technique reduced the behavior to the number of factors which can be grouped together under separate the headings called dimension. It is the first trait. So Eysenck in 1947 found that the behavior can be represented in the two dimension, that is introversion or extroversion. Another one is neuroticism and stability. It is the second order personality traits. So third order personality traits is the psychotism normality. Eysenck in 1966 later added this third trait called psychotism. It is psychotism or normality. Extroversion or introversion. Who is extroversion? Extroversions are very sociable and they crave excitement and change, and they are become more bored easily. Then say they are very carefree, optimistic and impulsive. So the Eysenck argued that is the because inherit the under aroused nervous system and so seek stimulation to restore the level of optimum stimulation. Introverts are very lying people at the end of the scale. So they are being very quiet and reserved. They are already over aroused and sensation and stimulation. So introversion peoples are reserved, plan their actions and control their emotions, and they tend to be a serious and reliable. The extroversions are introversions. Extroversions for more stimulating environment. Introversions are less stimulating environment. Another one is neuroticism and stability. A person level of neuroticism is determine the reactivity of their sympathetic nervous system. But a stable person nervous system will be generally less reactive. Okay, so neuroticism people have a reactivity in the sympathetic nervous system. A stable person nervous system is less reactive to stressful situations, remaining calm and level headed. Someone high in neuroticism on the other hand will much more unstable. So they are overly emotion and find it difficult to calm down once upset. So neuroticals people's individuals have an answer that responds quick to stress. Third trait is a psychotism or normality. In 1966, Eysenck added that trait called psychotism. So this characteristic people lacking in empathy, being cruel, being a loner, aggressive and troublesome. So this has been related to the high level of testosterone. So the high level testosterone, the high level of psychotism, low level of testosterone is a normal balanced behavior. So according to the Eysenck, the two dimensions of neuroticism and introversions or extroversions combine to a form of personality characteristics. Or the factorial theory. Cattel was born in 1905 and he is educated in England and at the University of London. Cattel developed a new approach of the study of personality in the mathematical approach of factor analysis. According to the Cattel, personality is that which a person will do in a given situation. So main features of his theory, he has restricted to the units of behavior. It must be integrated into a larger whole in the true picture of the functioning of personality. So both type of traits are used. Physiological and psychological are possible units of behavior. The traits are inferred from the individual behavior. The traits are classified into categories: source traits and surface traits. So what is surface traits? It's revealed by the correlating traits, elements or traits indicated which are behavior sample which go together: independence, bold and alertness with enthusiasm. For example, boldness, independency, timidity, insensitivity, emotional maturity, etc. Source traits are revealed by the factor analysis and represent deeper level valuable and more significant aspect of personality. For example, easygoing, genial, warm, inflexible, cold, shy, reliable, intelligence, etc. So further classification of traits are environmental or mold traits, then constitutional traits. It's also called the hereditary determinants. So environmental mold traits has three types: dynamic, ability, temperament. What is dynamic? It's a good goal direct behavior. Ability is how well he worked towards the goal. Temperament, emotional activity, speed or energy with which he reacts. So the next one is dynamic of the functionality of personality. It depends the two components, base age and meta age. Base year has four sources. First is a dynamic constitutional source traits, selectively turn towards certain environment objects. Third one is an energetic pattern, carries with it a certain characteristics of emotion. Fourth one is the pattern result in a certain specific type of goal satisfaction. And the last one is an innate preference for path leading to the goal. The meta erg have two sources. First one is in all respects like except that is an environmental mold trait, attitudes, sentiments and motives. Second one is meta erg also learned. So the next is has emphasis unfolding the maturation process and their modification through learning experiences. So he suggests four ways for developing the personality of individual. First one is modification of erg, elaboration of meta erg, organization of self, and dynamic. So the dynamic is involving subsidization, training erg and meta erg. So in this way, Cattel has developed 17 subsisting principles for developing personality. Evaluation of factorial theory, he has used the factor analysis method. He has given main stress traits and eggs in this theory dominated by the traits and eggs. So educational implications is a think of qualification and measurement through the observation of one's behavior in natural and control. These theories put up the concept of trait for explaining the structure and integration of one personality. Cattel trait approach by producing the factor analysis of all observable behavior traits in human behavior and concluding the learner personality can be identified and access the theory in 16 basic dimensions of factors of personality. So in the conclusion, the knowledge of significant traits build one's personality, and the distinctions between the desirable and non-desirable traits provided by these theories serve the cause of education right attempts the development of the behavior of the children. Thank you.